Journey. The long journey. When Kirby woke up, it was still dark. She felt excited, but she couldn't remember why. You could hear Mom and Dad and Granddad talking, and hear her laughing in the kitchen. Now I remember, said Carrie. We're on a holiday today. She put her dressing gown and went downstairs. Ah, you dear, said Granddad. I thought you were never going to wake up, said Carrie. Dad was picking a large hot box with all the food they would need for the first few days. We must make an early start, he said. There will be lots of holiday traffic if we leave it any later. We still have to, you don't have to get your own breakfast, said Carrie. Carrie said, Mom, I still gotta pack the big case and Max get dressed. Max was Carrie's little brother. Carrie found the choo-choo chalk ice in the freezer. Too excited for a proper breakfast, he thought. I wish you were coming with us, Granddad. Don't say, Carrie. What, you won't you change my mind? No, thank you, smiled Granddad. I'm looking forward for some peace and quiet. This will make a nice change. Mom came downstairs with the big case. Max, Max and Bubbles helped her carry it. Bubbles was Max's teddy. Bubbles wanted to drink it. Bubbles wanted breakfast in it. Dad gave Max his breakfast. I think we're ready to go now, said Mom. Dad had packed the food and practiced the language. Carrie said, can you check the everything you need? Make sure Max doesn't forget balls. Dad put Max in the baby seat in the back of the car. He almost fell asleep once. Yes, that's a because luck, said Dad. I still don't know why we have to leave so late. Nobody else is awake yet. I told you, said Dad. We're gonna miss all the traffic. The sooner we leave, the sooner you'll get there. Are you sure? So let's get going. Are you sure you won't change your mind and come with us, Granddad? Asked Mom. Quite sure, replied Granddad. Have a lovely time. It was beginning to get light as they drove through the streets of town. You'll see, said Dad, we missed all the traffic. We'll be done in no time. Yeah, Dad, I really need to go in the toilet in no time, said Karen. Don't you remember to go before we left, said Mom. It's just in Maxwell got Bubbles' warm body. He will. Maxwell's body, Bubbles' car will have to wait. Granddad. So Max and Carrie, we can stop at the first service station on the motorway. There's lots of traffic on the motorway. I thought there would be no traffic. If we set off early, said Carrie. Everybody must have the same idea, said Dad. Bubbles bursting with Max. At last they reached the service station. Mom and Carrie and Max and Bubbles went to the toilet. The traffic's getting worse. There's a long queue, and they were waiting for ages. And Bubbles was hungry, said Max. When they got back, me too, said Carrie. I didn't have any breakfast. Mom and Dad were not so pleased with Carrie, but they said, decide to have something to eat. Mom and Dad were not pleased with Carrie, but they decided to have something to eat. I don't suppose it would make not much difference. So that the traffic can get any worse then. It is. By the time we get to driving, it'll be the time to get home back. When they stopped again, the traffic was moving very slow indeed. The sky grew black, it began to rain. What a terrible start to the holiday, growled Dad. Soon they were driving down a narrow country lanes. Still raining, but most of the traffic had gone. We'll be fine now, smiled Ed. I'm sure the cottage is fine at the end of the lane. Yes, I remember a bit from last year, said Mom. Carrie looked out the window. I don't remember this lane, she thought, but she didn't say anything to Mom and Dad. Also, where's those? Asked Max quietly. There was a gate at the end of the lane. I think we've taken a wrong turn. Said Mom. I feel sick, Mom Carrie. Dumble's gone, screamed Max. I have to get out, wailed Carrie. Oh, look, so Max. Oh dear, said Mom. He must have left the bubbles at the service station. Don't worry, Max. When we get to the cottage, we'll phone and ask them to look for him. Carrie stopped feeling sick when she got out of the car into the fresh air. She walked up to a gate and looked in the field. Suddenly, she knew where it was. Mom, Dad, she shouted. I saw the cottage. It's the other side of the field. Everybody except Max cheered up when they got to the cottage. Oh, like a big fire, said Dad. Then we'll have something to eat. I don't know what the rest of you, but I'm starving. Bo's hungry. Bo's on. So Max. We can un we can't unpack the car yet. It's raining too hard. Once I get this fire going, that I'll dash outside, bring the food in. That's all we need for now. Dad went to the car. He was gone for a long time. When he came back, and he had a strange look on his face. Where's the food? Asked Mom. There's no food, said Dad quietly. I'm afraid I've lost it home. Oh no, grown Mom. I knew I should have checked everything before we left. The shops are closed now, so we can't buy any food. At least there's a few packets of biscuits in a big case. I'll go and get them. It was still raining heavily. Mom dashed out to the car to fish the big suitcase. She was gone out for a very long. Once she came back, she had a strange look on her face. Did you get the biscuits? Asked Dad. No, said Mom. The case wasn't there. I'm sure I had remembered everything. I know how dogs left behind. Well, what else is in the big suitcase? Asked Carrie. All the clothes we need for the whole day, said Mom quietly. There's only one thing to do now, said Mom quietly. There's only one thing to do now, said Dad. We have to go out and get something to eat on the cafe tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have to go home. We'll have to run to the car, or we'll all be soaked. Said Mom. Dad carried and ran and Mom carried the Max. When they all were in the car, they started the engine, but the car wouldn't move. That's strange, said Dad. Did you remember to put the petrol in after? No, it's for that. I don't believe I did. There's nothing we can do, said Mom. Back into the house, everybody. Everybody sat around the fire. They were tired and very hungry. There was a knock at the door. What could that be? Said Mom. Oh, shouted excited Matt. I shouldn't think so, said Matt. It was Elsie. Carrie was going on the door. It was Granddad. I changed my mind there. I thought I would take a bit of the trolley. after all. And also thank you. You might need this case in case all these clothes and food. Oh, Granddad, we're so pleased to see you, said Carrie. You've saved the day, laughed Mom. Bubba lost it, said Max. No, he isn't. I met him at the service station, so I gave him a lift